Let's get to that rivalry, Greer and Burns, but keep in mind, Rebels on a 15-game winning streak against the guys in black and gold going in. Andrew, Stevens, and Burns in the second quarter had already built a 35-6 lead. Tyleek Dawkins tackled at the 2, set up a Stevens touchdown from 2 yards out. Burns a 42-6 lead at that point. They were able to keep Greer in check and win for a 16th time in the series as Stevens and company move on to the victory. Another connection right there in the 49-13 triumph.
Starts the offensive line up front and giving Andrew plenty of time. He's taking his reads, being precise, but our running game is on point too. So defensively, just flying around. We gave up one cheap one. Otherwise, it's been lights out. So playing a really good football in all three phases right now.
They really are. Burns now 3-1 on the season. Greenwood at home against North Augusta. Tough foe. Of course, close wins so far for Greenwood. Their 2 victories by a total of 4 points. They force an early fumble right here. The defense stepping up. And you love it when the defense sets up the offense. The Eagles give them their offense the ball in good field position. Tristan Lewis then, 2 plays later to Zion Hawkins. Eagles had a 7-0 lead. North Augusta, though, comes in and gets the win in the Lakelands in a shootout, 49-40 over Greenwood. Meanwhile, Eastside at home against Blue Ridge, trying to get back-to-back wins. Blue Ridge had a victory, or trying for their first win of the year, and had a lead by a point at the half. Calvin Banks, though, 75 yards to the house, gave Eastside the 26-21 lead on homecoming. KB Henderson returned fire on a TD run for Blue Ridge, but Eagles get the victory. They make it 8 wins in a row in the series. They knock off Blue Ridge 54-40. Wade Hampton at home against Berea's Bulldogs. Generals trying for a first win on the season and trying for a 6th straight against the Dogs. And Jamarian McKinney, 9 yards out, gives his team the 7-0 lead. Ramon Navarro responds with a field goal for Berea, cuts the deficit to 7-3. Berea later covered an onside kick and took a 10-7 lead, but Wade Hampton roars back. Generals march on to their first win of the year, 35-13. Battle of rivals at Landrum, Polk County paying a visit to the Cardinals. Aaron Jackson with the interception for the visitors led to a Lorenzo Sanchez touchdown to cut the Landrum lead to 34-21. Colton Link off to a good start this season, off to the races right there, and Landrum moves on to the 47-21 victory. Chesnee trying to knock off a team from across the state line. We would suppose that guy rode the motorbike down and just kept on going with the Chesnee team. He actually rode from town as Chesnee comes out on the field. KJ Proctor to CJ Morgan, 7-0 lead. Marcus McKinney responds for RS Central, but Chesnee able to get the win. Their first in 3 meetings against RS Central, 41-13. 96 trying to get to 3-1 in Matthew Bennett's first season at the helm. Going at it against Mid-Carolina. Playing some good defense, getting some offense out of Carter Davis. Pretty weave right there. Zay King later with a nifty run, and a shutout is pitched by the Wildcats. They get the 3rd win on the year. They were shut out a week ago. They return the honor to Mid-Carolina, 21-0. Other action, Blacksburg had to play the #1 team in 1A on the road. Tough outcome there. Liberty gets the win over Dixie. Emerald a tough loss down at Saluda. Walhalla knocks off Southside, and West Oak with a victory, 29-20 over Ware Shoals. Back in North Carolina, Chase falling at Draughn. Hendersonville at home, tough one against Mountain Heritage. North Lincoln gets East Rutherford. Owen wins at East Henderson, and West Henderson's Falcons keep flying with another win, 40-10.